Okay, we're playing a 1500 point Dark Eldar versus Necron rematch. Dark Eldar, we've got some Scourges, 2 Ravagers, 3 Raiders, some Hellions, 6-man squad of Hellions with a Heliarch, a Turbigon subbing in for a Kronos Parasite Engine, a 9-man unit of Kabbalites with a Homunculus, a 10-man unit of Kabbalites, a 8-man proxy Incubi unit with an Archon and a Homunculus. So that is it for the Dark Eldar. We'll be back with the Necron army.
Alright, we have Necrons today, 1500. Starting off, we have a 4-man unit of Destroyers and a 3-man unit of Destroyers. The Necron Lord on a Destroyer body with 3 Scarabs. 2 Heavy Destroyers, which I'm using Speeders. It's Monolith, and 3 squads of Warriors.
Okay, here's a quick look at deployment. Dark Eldar deployed first, picked sides. We've got a Ravager with disintegrator cannons right there. The Ravager with the 2 Dark Lances and descending cannons right there. Scourges right there. There's the Kronos, the Hellions, Kabbalites and their Raider, Incubi, and the Kabbalites with the Homunculus. Over there we've got the Heavy Destroyers, some Warriors, another unit of Destroyers, some Warriors in cover there, the Monolith, the other unit of Warriors, some Destroyers, and there's the Destroyer Lord with his Scarab Swarm. I will be back at the end of turn 1. Victor, roll the dice, stealing initiative. Alright, here we go.
What do I need to roll? 1?
6.
And it's 1.
And it's a 1. So, no, I will be going first. Dark Eldar, turn 1. Okay, end of Dark Eldar turn 1. Movement phase, my Hellion shuffled over towards that mass of Necrons over there. Parasite Engine moved up. The Ravagers both went cruising speed. Incubi went flat out. Scourges just kind of moved up, trying to get a shot on the Monolith. And then my 2 Kabbalite Warrior squads moved up. Shooting phase, we put a stunned, shaken on the Monolith. Combination of both of the Ravagers knocked out those Destroyers back there, who unfortunately were more than 6 inches from those Destroyers way over there. So they are not coming back. And then the 2 Kabbalite Warrior squads both knocked out the combination of both of them knocked out the Scarab Swarm and the Destroyer Lord. Scarabs aren't coming back, and we'll see if the Destroyer Lord does. Parasite Engine was just out of range to shoot. So that was it for our turn. We'll be back at the end of Necrons, see what they do to come back from this.
Alright, Necron turn 1. Movement phase. This squad of Warriors moved over a little bit. Heavy Destroyers actually shuffled a little bit. Destroyers moved up. Warrior Squad 2 stayed put. Warrior Squad 3 stayed put. Monolith did move 6 inches. Necron Lord did get back up with 2 wounds and moved closer to the 2 transport vehicles there. Shooting phase, Heavy Destroyers blew up 1. Destroyers immobilized that one, and Necron Lord moved in to finish it off. So, and Monolith shot here with its big blast ordnance weapon and took out 3 guys. So assaults, Necron Lord moved up and assaulted the ship, which blew it up. And that is it. So right now the score is 2-2. We'll be back with Dark Eldar turn 2.
Okay. Annoying ringtone. That's it for Dark Eldar turn 2. Movement from the Hellions. The 2 Kabbalite Warrior squads just stayed put. The Parasite Engine moved up. The Ravagers both moved. And the Incubi's Raider, the only surviving Raider, moved. Shooting phase, the Scourges and the Incubi's Raider shot at the Monolith. Scourge's Haywire Blasters were the only thing that did anything, and they stunned it this turn. Ravagers, combination of both the Ravagers took out the Destroyers and the Heavy Destroyers. And the Kabbalite Warriors knocked out the Destroyer Lord again. Yeah. And we're going to see if he pops back up again. So that's it for Dark Eldar turn 2. Be back at the end of Necron turn 2.
Alright, back with Necrons turn 2. Warriors did not move. Second squad of Warriors did not move. And third squad of Warriors did not move. Monolith wasn't able to move, so it just stayed put. But the Necron Lord did stand back up with 2 wounds. Well, that's pretty much for the movement phase. Shooting phase, it was really, really good. Monolith shot its Ordnance Blast Weapon and took out 3 guys there.
And they failed their pinning test.
So now they're pinned. Necron Warriors here shot at the Eagle / Scourges.
Scourges, they're just Scourges.
And took them out.
And
both of these units here shot at the little flying guys, or
the Hellions.
Hellions, and took them out. Salt, this guy will not die, but he chumped it up. He just he hit with 1 out of his 4 attacks, and did pin, but Flicker Fields.
Flicker Fields for the win.
So that was it for Necron's turn 2. We'll be back with Dark Eldar turn 3.
Okay, Dark Eldar turn 3 is done. Movement phase. My Chronos Pain Engine is just not doing anything this game. He moved up. These guys kind of stayed put so they could get a bunch of shots off, except for those guys who were pinned, chumps. My Ravagers went cruising speed over here. Raider just kind of moved a little bit, and the Incubi got out. Shooting phase. Let's see, we pinged one of these guys with the Dark Lance, so they're not standing up. We pinged these guys with some poison weapons. They'll be back. And these guys got pinged with a combination of Dark Lances and Disintegrator Cannons. And I got a lot with Disintegrator Cannons, and they will be getting the chance to come back. But the Dark Lances did not come back. And then Assault Phase. The annoying-ass Necron Lord, who should have been a kill point 2 turns ago, is gone. The Incubi with the Archon and Homunculus saw to that. Even though he stood up to the Archon, the Homunculus, and about 6 of the Incubi before he finally went down. So that was it for Dark Eldar turn 3, standing at 5-4 kill points. So we will be back at the end of Necron turn 3. 10 seconds.
Alright, Necron turn 3. It's a very fun game so far. I mean, we're tied up every turn. Movement phase. 3, we'll be back rolls. These guys sucked it up really bad.
One guy.
Out of 7 guys,
yeah, one guy
stood back up. So they did move up. These guys came back. Those 2 guys, they came back. But they stayed put. These guys stayed put. This shifted over a little bit. Shifted over a little bit. Shooting phase. It shot its, what do you call it? The arc flux cannon?
Flex arc or something like
Flex
that.
arc something. Took down the Ravager. Raider. Shot at that a lot. I think 6 shots. 4 shots.
4 shots.
And they saved them all. Nothing.
3?
Two or three from that squad there, and another
And 2 or 3 from
two or
there.
three from there. They both passed their morale checks. Oh no, actually, they
failed.
passed and they failed, so they moved back 2 inches. And then these warriors rapid fired here, which this raider
Can't move and shoot. Stun.
Yeah.
Stun.
is stunned. Assaults, they tried to assault and try to do a little bit more, but didn't do anything. So that is Necron turn 3. It is tied
5 to 5.
5 to 5. All right, we'll be back with Dark Eldar turn 4.
Okay, end of Dark Eldar turn 4. This Ravager didn't move. This one didn't move because I forgot to. The Cowboyites over here moved a little bit. They formed up after regrouping. The Incubi moved 6 inches. And the Archon split off because he has a Haywire Grenade. Shooting phase, the Incubi ran. The Ravager over here finished off these 3 Necrons, warriors. Had some shooting from the Splinter Cannon, which knocked down 2 guys over here.
Yes.
Over here we had a shot from the blaster at the monolith, didn't do anything. The Spirit Vortex knocked down one of the Necrons over here. Assault phase, the Incubi moved into these warriors and cleaned them up. The Archon assaulted the monolith. Haywire Grenade failed to hit, so nothing happened. So that was it. We'll be back at the end of Necron turn 4.
All right, Necron turn 4. Really fun game. Really close, 5 to 6. No,
Yeah,
6 to 7. Because we were 5 to 5 before.
you're right.
6
to 7.
6 to 7. Eldar won, but Monolith MVP took out. Well, actually didn't take it out, but movement is shifted over. Squad of warriors here just stayed still. Shooting. Monolith shot at them, didn't do anything. Shot at the Archon,
Yes.
took a wound. Shot at this big thing here, whatever it is, and took another wound. It did not kill him. Shot at these warriors here. Took 3 of them out, but they passed their morale test. Took 2 more or 3 more here, but they passed the morale test.
1, actually.
1, okay. And shot at the ship here, and just I think couldn't shoot and couldn't move. Squad of warriors.
Another weapon destroyed.
Weapon destroyed, that's what it was. Squad of warriors here, took it down. So 6 to 7. Did they have to pass the morale test?
Already did.
Okay. So actually, I think that was it. Good game here. Let's get the handshake in there. Hold on. There you go.
Handshake.
Good game. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back with another video here shortly, probably Monday or something. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to put that in the
For
state.
next week.
All right. See you later.